Yo, what's good YouTube? We are back here again for the third time with a little care package from our friends over at Boost Auto Parts. So these trucks are super, like, they're getting timely, right? They are just getting to the point where they are, you're starting to really realize how old they are, and they have older technology in them. So that's mainly what we're focusing on today. But you know, in a couple videos ago, well, a lot of videos ago, I'm pretty sure now at this point, we did some what you want to call modernizing upgrades. So what we actually did was here, we have Apple CarPlay, we have the head unit done. The sun is actually blocking the hell out of that. Also did a little switch panel here, and one of my switches, like this one right here, that turns on our voltometer, which is just for me. I do have two 12-inch subs with a 4,000 watt amp, so it's a little, you know, I need that for just monitoring everything and making sure everything's good to go. But we also have this thing here, which what this is a USB 3.0, which charges super fast. Then we have two USB-Cs, so that is modernized and really just works out well. So now what we're going to be touching today is probably two of the kind of biggest things, especially for me in my case. So one is going to be a wireless phone charger for our pad here. Not only am I missing the pad that completely completes the interior for these trucks, so I'm missing that, but I'm also going to be upgrading it to a wireless charger, which I'm going to be showing you guys in a second. Also, a lot of you guys might be in this predicament where you guys don't have a key fob at all. And now, instead of going to a junkyard or trying to find a original key fob, which they're super ugly and they're gross and they're dated at this point, right? They look like they came on a kid's toy. I'm going to show you guys what we have here, but Boost Autos came through and they have sent us not only a 2020 style key fob, but the wireless charger for that center console. So I'm going to be replacing the pad that goes there, and I'm going to have a wireless charger, which is just super cool. This is our wireless car charger, which I'll take it out of the plastic and show you guys in a second. This is our harness for it, which also looks plug and play, which is insane. They just have plug and play things. I absolutely love Boost Auto for that. They're just, everything they have is plug and play. It just makes life so simple. It's literally insane. But also, here we have debatably the coolest part of this entire thing, which is our 2020 style key fob. So feels insane already right off the rip, which is super cool. So first things first, I want to show you guys how to program this key. Super simple. All you need to have is your key and the key fob, of course. So what we're going to be doing is take your key, put it in your ignition, do not cycle it. Your door chime's obviously going to come on. Hold down your unlock button on your door, hold it down, cycle the key twice, on, off, on, off. So now you hear my truck just went into programming mode. So now we're gonna take the lock and unlock button, these two top piece, just hold them for about 15 to 20 seconds, give or take. See, now we just heard our doors cycle twice. Turn the key on, honks again. We are now out of programming mode. So now, shut this door. That is so insane. So, not only do I now have a key fob that works with my truck, that looks so insanely nice, feels amazing in the hand. Also, we unlock it. Look at the, we have the Boost Auto tow mirrors showing their little signal, and we also have the cab lights up there going crazy. We'll lock it. Look at that. We get our little startup sequence going on both of these, and it just looks absolutely insane. Make sure it's locked. Truck honks. This has got to be probably the coolest, easiest upgrade you could possibly get for one of these gmt800 trucks. And they have key fobs that work from 99 all the way to 07, the newer year, from what I know at least. So the only thing you got to do is make sure that your key fob is proper. So there's 3 different key fobs. I'm not sure the years, so I don't really want to say that. Their website is super easy to manage. It tells you almost all the information you could possibly get. When me and Josh from Boost Auto were working out the key fob thing, I actually had a key fob that was incorrect for my truck. And I noticed on their website, and only because of their website, that my key fob numbers were incorrect. So we got that figured out, and we got sent over the proper key fob, obviously. That is super cool. So without their website, there was no way I was going to figure out. I would have got sent out the wrong key fob. It was this whole thing. So shout out to them, and shout out to their website builder / manager. You did a great job. So literally everything from the cab lights to the mirrors to the key fob, it's just super easy. So look at this thing. It is so insanely nice. I'm going to look at their official install video on this thing because they have official videos for everything on their page. And then we are going to jump right into this. I'm going to show you guys how it is for me and exactly what I did. So I'm going to watch that. I'm going to get back with you guys in just a second. All right, we just watched a little bit of the install video, and the first thing we have to do is take off this top piece here, which is so super simple. It is just Phillips heads here, 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 you know, any Phillips head that you see here. So all these, and then this piece will just pop right off. So we're gonna do that really quick. All right, according to Boost Auto's video that I have playing here, we're gonna go to the center of the two sides here, and then just a little bit back from the front of the side here. So I ended up using a 3/8 inch drill bit for mine. They don't really tell you which size, so it should be more than enough. And then we are pretty much just taking our piece here, lining that up, pulling it through, and then setting this in there. And now we should be looking like this. It's not screwed in yet, of course, but we just ended up pulling our wire through our thing there, and we're looking like this. Now we're going to install these, which your kit should have came with 4 Phillips heads, and we're just going to put them straight through into there. Do not over tighten them, because if you do, you're going to be stripping your plastic, and then nothing's going to be mounted pretty properly. So if you want them to be super secure, I would almost, as soon as they start getting tight, do not tighten them anymore. That's my rule. And just like that, we have our Phillips heads installed. We are completely secured in the mounting department, and our wire is bolted through our hole. So we are good to go on that. It's time to start going and putting everything in the interior and wiring everything up. Now that we have that whole situation buttoned up, we're going to be coming to your back seats, and we're going to be getting up in here with our wiring harness that comes with your kit and a pry tool. And we're pretty much just going to be getting behind this thing, whether you have a infotainment kind of deal here, or you have your little tray like I had in my extended cab, but we have the option here for this. So what we're going to be doing is just prying that out a little bit, pulling this back here, and then we're going to try to get in there to our 12 volt cigarette lighter port, and we're just going to be unplugging that. So we got this unplugged back here, connector here from your 12 volt lighter port. What we're going to be doing is taking this here, this side of our connector, which is the female side. We're going to put it right into that, and then we're going to take this, the gray side, and plug it directly back into our cigarette lighter port, and that is going to maintain our cigarette lighter, which is super cool. We're not sacrificing anything here. Average Boost Auto experience where they just take care of everything, and they think outside the box so that you don't have to. No custom wiring, no nothing. It's just almost everything they have, if not everything they have, is so utterly plug and play. It is just so insanely simple. So now that we got this harness powered up, we are going to be putting everything back together finally, and connecting everything to where it needs to go. All right, so next thing we will be doing is taking our 3/8 inch drill bit, and a drill, of course, and then going like this right on top of this screw here, just facing back towards here. So we're gonna be doing that, and then we're gonna be taking 1, 2, actually no, you leave these here, and then we take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 screws, 4 on the bottom, 5 up top, and then this whole piece is going to come out, and then we're going to start working in there. All right, now we have our center console out. We are going to literally just feed this 2-wire connector through the top over here where we drilled that hole, and then we're going to take our center console outside, and then we're going to take our 3/8, of course, again, same size for everything, and then we're going to go right here, right there. We're going to drill a little hole, and just like that, we have our hole in there. I'm going to personally deburr all this stuff and then clean my center console and make it look all nice before I put it back in, because it's already out. So I'm going to do that, and then as soon as I am done with that, we will be reinstalling, and we should be good to go. And we are finally at the point of reinstalling. So we're just going to slip this thing in here, open it back up, of course, and we're going to be taking this thing, our 2-prong, sliding it through our 3/8 hole once again up through here, and then we're going to also be putting it through this one that we just drilled outside, putting it in there, and now it will be sticking out through there. So now we are going to secure the bottom part back here, and then I'm going to show you guys what to do with the top. All right, we have our entire center console buttoned up. We have our wire over here right where it needs to be, and pretty much all we're going to be doing is taking our center console here, plugging it right into our connector from the top part, and it only goes one way, so don't worry about it. But obviously red should match up with red, black with black. So now that that is plugged in and secured, we'll leave a little bit of slack. You know, it doesn't need to have a whole bunch in there. We're just going to place this directly up over this, and then we are going to be screwing it back together with the screw holes. So I'm gonna get this all back together. We are already lit up and moving, so should be solid. All right, ladies and gents, we are finally back together. Put my stuff back in my center console. This is all buttoned up and fine. So now it is time to officially test this thing out. Let's put our little cover on there, make it look all nice, the way it's finished and supposed to be. So it's like a true test. Don't want no fake tests. All right, so we are all installed with the mat, and now we should be able to press the little middle button there, and now we should be able to take our phone, place it directly in the middle. Yep, there we go, charging. That is super, super, super sick. Oh, and our light turns blue when it is charging, so that's cool. And then I'll also, obviously, just so that none of your battery gets worn out, they have a switch where you can just turn it off. It's a little hard to press down with the mat on there, but I don't know if you're even supposed to turn it off really. But see, now our light turns to red, and we should be able to just, yep, press down here and it turns off. Powered by Boost Auto, keep metal objects off mat, so we'll be sure to do that. But with that being said, we are done with the install. So not only today did we get ourselves a sweet key fob, which I need to figure out my key situation here because it's a little awkward. With the key fob, we also love that got our modernization on the interior. So not only did we get our mat there that looks super nice, we also got our wireless charger, which is super, super convenient, especially for the ladies when they come in here. They're just gonna plop their phone down, you know, do their thing. So Apple CarPlay, we have our voltometer, our new style chargers, just in case they want fast charging or you want fast charging. And then we also have our wireless car charger and a 2020 styled key fob. This thing is just, at this point, it's low-key more optioned out than most 2024s. Not gonna lie. We even have the sunroof to complement it. Let's just lock our truck before we go inside. It's insane. It's insane. This is a brutal transformation. Once again, huge shout out to Boost Auto. They are the real ones for sure. For any of the people that religiously watch this channel, which thank you guys as well. You guys are awesome. How do we feel about the Boost Auto illuminated steps on the truck? I know I'm kind of going for the street build. We're going to be lowering the back here shortly. So the steps are kind of like, you know, a toss-up. They are fixed steps, so I don't believe they make the fold-in ones for these trucks. So fixed steps, but they do have the daytime running lights and then the turn signals when we take turns. So how do we feel about those? Drop it in the comments if you guys stayed this long. But with that being said, I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching this, and if you guys want to check out any of these parts, they will be linked in the description as well as the install videos for them. So don't be afraid to head over there, even just to check it out and look at it. So my link will be down there, and then install links will be down there if you guys want to check out anything else on the Duramax build, building this thing from the ground up from day one. It is all on YouTube. So lots of cool videos coming up in the future, and lots of cool videos that we are working on right now that are literally getting edited and posted. One's getting posted today and one next week, and then this is the third one after the second one. So this won't be up for a while, but it is all right. Like I said, if you guys want to check anything out, be sure to subscribe, like the video, and check out anything else on the channel with this Duramax. So I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Peace.